let's talk about the fifth column. Part of the Minecraft YouTuber community, you probably don't know who this group is. Even I didn't know who they were until recently. They griefed a server that I was on with my friends and personally attacked me online. According to the 2b2t Wikipedia, the fifth column, also sometimes referred to as 5C, is a griefing group known for griefing multiple bases on 2b2t and for Project Copenheimer, a program that finds and indexes Minecraft servers. Founded in 2020 by Orsand, Pepsilord, and Sakuya. However, they claim that they perform these griefs as service to the Minecraft community to keep it a better place and only grief servers that their Copenheimer project detects to be harmful to the general community. However, despite being a griefing group that went after thousands of Minecraft SMPs, they didn't go mainstream until about 2022 when FitMC covered the project after the group thought they managed to grief the server of Minecraft head developer Jeb. Speaking of Jeb, if you scroll back far enough on their Twitter, you can see that all the way back in the 2020 to 2021 range, the fifth column had a lot of beef with the developers of Minecraft because Orson's account was banned for chat logs. But what is a fifth column really? What I found is that it is a group or faction of subversive agents who attempt to undermine a nation's solidarity by any means at their disposal. The term is conventionally credited to Emilio Mola Vidal. As 4 of his army columns moved on Madrid, the general referred to his militant supporters within the capital as his fifth column, intent on undermining the loyalist government from within. From such key points, fifth column activists exploit the fears of a people by spreading rumors and misinformation, as well as employing the more standard techniques of espionage and sabotage. You need to focus specifically on 2 things: undermining a nation's solidarity and spreading rumors and misinformation. These are the 2 things that they majorly do. Now, have they found a few people who have had racist, even Nazi symbolage? Yes, they have. I scrolled through their entire Twitter and they found a few people in the beginning, but they got a bit power hungry. From my understanding, after looking at the timelines, they began as a griefing group on 2b2t, a griefing server where they could do what they liked. But it closed down for an update. Fifth column got antsy, decided to start working on Project Copenheimer and going after other servers. Not long after this, Orsand MC's Minecraft account got banned because of inappropriate chat logs in Minecraft servers. He felt that this was an unfair banning and tried to appeal as much as he could to no avail. Because of this, he started personally attacking the leaders of Mojang and Minecraft on Twitter, claiming that many other servers were doing much worse than what he did. In an attempt to prove this, he and the other members of the fifth column began to grief thousands upon thousands of servers by using the Project Copenheimer program. Originally, this was supposed to be to show Mojang that there were a lot of flaws with Minecraft security and that it was plenty easy to have issues within private servers. People could be harassed, exploited. However, this loyal intent gradually devolved into griefing innocent players who simply wanted to be on Minecraft with their friends. They still use the mask as doing everything under the intent of keeping the internet safer. Here are details about the 2b2t Minecraft server, which was founded in 2010. It pretty much has no rules and players are not permanently banned, so it's known as an anarchy server and has been around for a really long time. This is essentially a playground for people who want to grieve, want to hack, want to harass others. You can think of it in a sense as a containment box where people can take out all of their nefarious attempts on this server because it is allowed. However, when the server closed for a few weeks to update, that's where things started to go wrong and the fifth column decided to expand. Now, I'm sure you might be wondering, what is this Project Copenheimer thing that I've mentioned multiple times now? Well, in this post from Orsand on Hacker News, there's some more details. It reads, "Hi, Orsand from the fifth column here. The fifth column is a Minecraft hacking and griefing group. We created Project Copenheimer, which is a Minecraft server scanning tool. Copenheimer scans the internet every 20 minutes for Minecraft servers, logs, players, server versions, mods, and more. Originally, we had created it to find players and grief their server worlds, highlighting how much information about players is deleted from Mojang's default server configuration. We've become increasingly worried about the direction of Mojang's safety policies, and we believe they are just playing lip service to the actual problems at hand. Online gaming and gaming has become a seriously unaddressed problem with child safety. Mojang's reasons for chat reporting is to protect children. Chat reporting does absolutely nothing to solve this problem. You can report people for swearing, drug and alcohol references, etc. You cannot report a player for child exploitation unless they use the chat system to do so. If Mojang were serious about protecting children, they would stop developing their paternalistic chat surveillance system and split multiplayer children 18 plus from each other. For example, children should only be able to join under 18's Mojang-hosted servers, or realms, where conduct can be heavily monitored, and 18 plus players can join multiplayer servers where children cannot play. The people who are conducting these griefings on the variety of Minecraft servers are, from what I can tell, based off of who I've heard in VCs from them, mainly men who are probably in their mid-20s to 30s, attacking children, teenagers. I've watched every single one of their YouTube videos, and many of them seem to have minors and or minority groups as their victims. You can tell based off of a post about the 5th column in r/Minecraft Unlimited in the responses that a lot of people also don't believe them. This comment from V29 says, "And yeah, a famous griefing group is always honest." If you click on the 5th column's public statement, you will be shown a Google document, very similar to what I previously said on Orsand MC's post. What is included in this is why members of the group were specifically targeted and permanently banned by Mojang under the category of abusive language used in a directed, harmful manner, which makes sense. Seems like pretty harmful language to me. Though they say that they were actually banned for using a hacked client, which wasn't even a banned category, I personally do not believe this. Much more of this document details why it would be ridiculous that they would be banned for using hacked clients. And then they have the TLDR as Mojang has manually banned 10 accounts and counting for modding the game. You could be next. I think this is true. I don't believe it is for modding the game, and I think that Mojang either gave them a false response or that they just made up the being banned for using clients. However, this became the spark that fueled the flames of their hatred as they began doing their best to expose Minecraft servers for having hateful messages towards others after being exposed themselves. F1fth made a fantastic video about all of what I've talked about so far, so if you want to see more about what they've done and why they've been doing it in detail, definitely check out his video. But I summarized as best as I could. I'm sure you might be wondering now, well, who is this Orsand MC person? Well, I found his Twitch, and he hasn't streamed in a while. There are no videos, yet it shows that there is a schedule. This is also his Twitter, where he hasn't tweeted since 2023. And this is, from what I can understand, one of the 3 or 4 servers that they found some heinous things happening and actually got evidence. Though we know that Orsand founded the entire thing, there are a few other lead characters that have an important role to play within the 5th column. Bizo-Pasan. He's behind the communications. He's their media correspondent and runs the Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. From what I can tell, Bizo is also one of the few American members of the group. It sounds like the majority of them are European. Killit is the main investigator and gaslighter of the group. Other main griefers include Groundbreaker, Joey Coconut, Hermetic Lock, Inventory Check, and then of course Bizo and Orsand. However, don't count on the previously listed usernames being researchable because it seems that many of the members rotate account names to minimize their ability to be tracked and be able to continue doing their griefing activities without being banned. The gist of their YouTube videos is that they typically include 2 to 4 streamers per video and focus on the Minecraft griefing. One of the things they pointed out in their videos regarding Copenheimer is some kind of rating scale they have, and whatever the percentage the rating is at is the level of racism, anti-Semitism, whatever is detected on the server. However, this rating system is fake, and it is something that they've created to intimidate members and try to trick them into revealing any information about themselves and things that the fifth column didn't even know. This is a trick commonly used by investigators to try and get criminals to confess to anything that the investigators might have not known about previously. Now, you can tell by going to their YouTube channel that they've been doing this for a while. This is even a poorly photoshopped thumbnail of me. How did I get involved with the fifth column? The way this happened is I was playing on an SMP with my friends. It was a Saturday night, brand new SMP. We were having a fun time. When about 40 minutes in, the fifth column was able to get the server IP using the Copenheimer program because there was no whitelist. Why there was no whitelist, I have no idea. Wasn't my server. But they decided to target me out of everybody else on the server. Why they targeted me, I'm not totally sure, but a couple of my theories are: 1, I am physically a female. I am a woman, and a lot of people they've gone after have been women or minorities. 2, I was the most followed and possibly most viewed person who was live on the server. 3, I give big reactions, and what they want is a big reaction. But regardless of whatever the reason was, nobody got attacked as harshly as I was. Speaking of the thumbnail, why'd you feel the need to Photoshop it so bad? I mean, I guess I'm flattered that you tried to make me unattractive in the hope that I would get more hate. It does seem a bit weird though that these grown men running this whole system seem to care about my appearance enough to expand my nose and give horrible color contrast and everything to the skin. It's awful. There's so many better photos of me. Over the course of this evening and the next week, they accused me of 3 main things: being a racist, being anti-Semitic, and being a groomer. However, since I'm none of those things, I am able to disprove everything that they have said about me and prove that they really have no good intents, and if anything, are incredibly discriminatory themselves. But what is this clip that they claim to be so horrible I deserve to be hate rated and harassed for it? Unsurprisingly, it is a clip where I say less than 4 sentences.
Yeah, WASD, it helps me move.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
We can type in books, bro.
You cannot type in books!
That's like every child, that's how they learn to walk, WASD.
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah.
what if you just, that's the mantra you repeat over and over again in your head.
Yeah.
Edmund?
There are some weirdos that use, there's some weirdos that use the arrow keys, but we don't talk to them.
We don't
Is
know
that-
about them.
Is that like Hitler?
Left-handed.
Is that like Hitler?
They're slightly artistic.
Wait, did you guys have a Hitler here?
They're acoustic.
Wait, if you guys are in the Middle Ages, you haven't gotten to Hitler yet. Never mind. Sorry to spoil.
What?
No, we
As you can tell, I was very confused and put into a tough situation where my options were continue to RP, break RP, or just simply stay silent, which is what I did, and for the next several minutes, I said pretty much nothing. This alone shows why I didn't deserve to be attacked the way I was, because as soon as the terrorist was mentioned, I exited the conversation and did not engage for several more minutes. On their socials, after I ended stream, this was on January 20th when all of this happened, they began teasing me. Now in this post, it is a quote tweet of my post, where I tweeted immediately after stream ended that I was being accused of being a racist, and that if anybody saw anything about this, to not believe it. They responded saying that we were praising Hitler on our streams, which we weren't. They know this if they actually didn't fast forward through my entire explanation of what they think they heard. Here's a tweet from January 25th when they said their video about me was almost to completion, but they didn't post the actual video until February 2nd. And here are some other screenshots of stuff that they've tweeted about me. They tweeted more about me over the next few days, but we're going to focus on what happened the rest of that night for right now. However, before posting the video about me, they posted a trailer for their YouTube channel. Interestingly enough, that's age restricted, so I had to use an alt account to view it since my YouTube channel is verified that I'm 17 years old and I couldn't view it on my official channel. The lore, right, is that like Hitler in Minecraft. Yeah, Hitler lore. If you want me to say like, oh no, I'm so sorry, because I'm not. Shit, he took your shit. Now, a few things about that. These were clips over the course of about an hour. First thing here is that you can see that things are very clearly edited together. Is that like Hitler in Minecraft? In these screenshots, I carefully fast forwarded through their video on my phone, and you can see that my eyes go from shut to then open. What they also used in that scene is zooming in on my face to make it more easily hidden. Hitler lore. What I'm referring to here is that in real life, there is lore, because he did exist, and he did do things. You want me to say like, oh no, I'm so sorry, because I'm not. Shit. There, I said I am not sorry because I have not done anything wrong. As you will see in the Discord call that I recorded having with them. The next few minutes of footage are what they edited together in their YouTube video.
Dog.
Who?
Oh, fuck, who is that? Who is that?
Castmaster.
Who the fuck?
So
Go
I
ahead.
got a question. A few people earlier said that they refused to post anything like this because we would like backward compatible something, and then
I've
somehow-
completely stripped this
hold on.
of very vulnerable data that was
I was
available.
about to say,
Is that the world
so,
loading in?
like, bro, that looks like
Oh, really? No.
that looks like the world spawning in. First off,
Those
But
percentages
also-
are our backend. That's nothing
Also-
related to you.
okay.
The
So
verifying
second
has
question.
nothing to do with you.
Second question. The score composite thing, is that different servers? Is that just my
That's
server
you.
alone?
That's you developing over time. You see, you started with
I was
an
gonna say-
8, like pretty quickly off the bat when we started monitoring your server. We detected an 8. There's a certain monitor threshold. Once we hit that, we're gonna start monitoring your server, and then you'll see as it goes on, you're gaining score like
None of
every
these
time we run a
numbers show
scan.
37 though.
This is before.
The
This is
highest
leading up
one-
to your 37.
Okay.
I can send, bro. I can send you like the entirety of the logs of my server. I could send you like everyone's perspective.
Can you send a world download so we can take more investigation?
A world. I don't know about that one.
We're not racist in the slightest. Like, that's the
How?
reality. And hear me out.
How?
Hear
You
me
just
out.
said you were gonna plan a Hitler event, bro. What?
No, we
Dude, you're way
Everybody stop.
Oh my god, someone made a joke of.
Secondly, I think what you guys are doing is really awesome and funny, and I think it's great.
By the way, chat, just so you guys know, they are now in my DMs asking me if I'm racist, which, by the way, I'm not. Yeah, Hitler lore. Being harassed for being accused of being a racist when I am not, and you cannot tell me who I am or what my beliefs are, that is crazy content because that is an insane thing to do. Activate Windows? I might actually do that. Thanks, mate. Wait, let me copy the link. File a piracy complaint. Report it for software theft? I didn't steal software? Oh shit. Oh shit, shit. Where's my command? Shit, shit, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Shit. I would like to speak for a minute, please. Preferably uninterrupted.
You don't
come yelling into the
it is, bro.
Why did you change your nickname, dude?
Let's hear what.
Excuse me. I would like to speak uninterrupted, please. For just a minute.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's hear it out. Come on.
Okay.
One thing. before
Yes,
say
thank you
this,
for that
please don't
brief
please,
dose of
by the way.
sexism. I appreciate it. I'm not racist. Just because I'm white does not mean I'm racist. I have many friends from a variety of different races. My Discord mods, my Twitch mods, my online friends, my IRL friends could tell you otherwise. Thank you to the person who told me to kill myself. Thank thank you to the 100 or so people who came onto my stream.
that's not
Thank
true.
you for the anxiety attack that you guys have given me. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you ruined.
Please let Lynn say.
Seriously, I'm trying to handle this in a mature way. I'm trying to handle this in a mature fashion, and you all are not taking any of this seriously.
Oh my god.
Yo,
She's been treated in an unreasonably hostile way, so
Yo,
she's
hold on,
going to be
hold on,
hostile back.
hold on,
That's just
hold
how
on.
it
I am
Everyone be
speaking in a very calm manner.
Everyone be
You
quiet.
all are yelling at me.
You're literally so hostile right now. What do we do to you?
Dude, look at Jen Williams.
You're
Why are you
speaking
lying
in
about
an
that?
overreacting.
Bro.
You're
Yo,
way too
wait.
emotional.
I'm not racist. Just because I'm white doesn't mean I'm racist.
not racist, but
Okay. Thanks for that, I guess.
Do some breathing exercises. Ready?
All right, let's
where's
hear
the
it.
gift
Come
in
on, can you
general?
guys stop interrupting her? Oh my god.
Seriously, thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
I'll mute everyone who talks right now.
I do not appreciate the hateful DMs, and though I do agree that things like racism and homophobia and sexism and all that are a big issue, but I don't believe that sending people hateful messages and harassing them on live stream and online is the appropriate way to do it. I'm going to leave this VC. I am going to
we didn't
handle
rape
this
you.
offline.
Hateful?
Yes.
I'm sorry. When was anyone hateful here?
Yeah, when did we rage you hatefully?
I don't
like,
appreciate being
feel
called
attacked
racist in my
that
chat
people
while I'm
follow
live.
you?
I don't appreciate the DMs telling me to kill myself, calling me the R-slur, and trying to trick me into saying the N-word.
That's kind of crazy. I mean, when you do bigoted stuff like that on stream, you're kind of asking for that from people.
I mean, you
we
have
didn't-
a
we
community
didn't
like
send
that.
But I mean, I'm sure people viewing were pretty disturbed. I mean, they probably felt the need to, make their voice heard, however that may be. I mean, I don't condone that, but I mean, you kind of.
Isn't that fitting your community though?
No, my community is very
Can I-
diverse.
Can I talk real quick?
But it's pretty edgy. You have to. admit
Yeah, go
that.
ahead, Sty.
I don't know. Can you?
That's why.
Honestly,
I'm
can
asking.
you? How do you know?
I don't. Yeah, that's a great question.
Are you
But,
non-verbal? I mean, I
I
don't
just
know.
have a. That's a great
One second.
question.
Let's hear out.
honestly.
Let's hear out. 1 second. I'm sorry. And then
Yes.
you may continue. Sorry.
I mean, I really think that was the gist of it. I don't hate you guys, but I don't think your methods or the methods of whatever people associated with you are the best. So that's really all I just wanted to say. And that I would prefer if my peace and just being with my community and, my public figure wasn't trying to be stained like this, because I do have a personal life. And it would be a bit of an issue if these lies spilled over into my personal life and affected things like college, relations with my family, with my friends.
Whoa! You're taking this too far.
I'm not.
No justice, no
You
peace.
don't have any friends.
Well, you can just apologize when you end it too.
I don't have anything to apologize about because you are lying.
Well, then I don't know what else we can do for you. I mean, you're in an audience of people that witnessed you playing a bigoted server on stream, talking about Adolf Hitler on stream.
I'm going to go now. I'm not going to waste any more of my time on this.
I mean, well, seriously though, no. What would they think? What would they think of?
You cannot reason with these people. I cannot reason with these people. There's nothing I can do to reason with them. They're really saying you don't stop, you don't know how your words affect others. You guys don't know how you're affecting me. Have you considered that? If that's my IP, then I'm gonna lose it. So
Ready?
the amount of messages
Okay, I got you.
that
Ready?
I got a
Ready,
bunch of
everybody?
follows. All of a sudden, a lot of these were timed out being called,
Now breathe out.
racist, stuff like that, which, as you guys know,
Okay, ready?
is not
Now,
true.
One, two.
I don't believe
Four.
that
Ready, now
about
breathe in,
anybody.
everybody.
I was getting friend requests from
two.
strange people. All of a sudden, was invited into this server called the 5th Column Public Relations Division.
What?
I got a bunch of messages. Let's see, we got shame. We have I saw you. Only join servers behind VPN. I don't have a
No, we're
VPN.
just gonna do it twice. That's
Something
okay.
about
one more
software
time,
theft. I think they
I got you.
reported me for
Ready?
software
Breathe
theft.
in.
I'm for this shit now.
Which I'm confused about. Oh, wait. Oh, that's what it is.
One,
Someone pointed out I didn't have Windows activated. Someone sent me a link saying this person actually sent me a link saying activate Windows and then send reported for software theft. I see. So I was just framed for software theft. All right, that's great. We're just gonna X that out real quick then. I'm DMing you, ha, it's over now. Random C, glitches, harassment. Last message was deleted, was probably something harassing me, trying to trick me into saying the N-word. Don't know who that is. Oh wait, I do know who that is, don't know what that means, and then calling me racist. Racist piece of shit. Coping. Just hi, but they're on the server, so I'm not trusting them. After this Discord call, a lot more things happened online. I'm incredibly thankful for my community supporting me through this because the fifth column continued to harass me on Twitter until I finally decided to block them. One of their responses was asking if I was socializing with Nazis when I said that I was in a Starbucks and successfully interacted with people. However, their biggest quote-unquote evidence was calling me a groomer 5 days after the initial incident. Or they had been infiltrating my Discord server this entire time. We kept having to shut it down. One of the things, though, that they did get from their time was a meme that I sent in 2023 when I was 16 years old, saying, me and my favorite follower, not telling you who it is though. Was it a crude meme? Yes. Did people find it funny? Yes. Did anybody have an issue with it? No. The reason I sent it at the time was because many of my followers were asking me both on stream and in my Discord server who my favorite follower was. Here are some of the messages from the amount of times that they've asked me who my favorite follower was. It's a lot of times. However, they decided that this was evidence that I was grooming people in my 13+ Discord server as a 16-year-old. I do know that that is possible because when I was a young teen, people did try to groom me. I was a victim of grooming attempts, sexual harassment, and generally being sexualized online. I would never try and groom someone else because not only do I know what that's like, and how much it sucks, but I also have no reason to. Those of you who have been part of my community for a while now know that I've never dated, I've never had a boyfriend, I have very low libido, and really don't care much for relationships. So it's not even something that would be on brand for me to do because I've never cared much for romantic or sexual relations. Do I care about my followers? Yes. Do I consider them my friends? Yes. Do I care about them in a sexual way? No. Here are some of the other tweets that they made in response to people supporting me, as well as a couple other accounts who are supporting the fifth column. Many people have asked me why I am not suing the fifth column for defamation after all of this. And it's because after about a couple weeks of harassing me online and posting their YouTube video, nothing else happened. Nobody else came flooding into my DMs. Nobody really seemed to believe the fifth column except for the people in their group. And the evidence they came out with their YouTube video was so ridiculous. I genuinely decided that it wasn't worth the time and the money to sue them. It's been 21 days since this originally happened, and though I'm coming out with this video a bit later than they did theirs, and we're a bit past it at this point, I wanted to make this to show that the fifth column is not the group that they claim to be. They are not working to make Minecraft safer, and if anything, they're making having an SMP even more dangerous than it was before. I also wanted to be able to clear my name in case anybody pulls this up again in the future so that I can say that I've already proved all of their evidence was false and that they intentionally tried to frame me to look like a bad person. But quite frankly, I'm tired of all this, and I do not plan to put any more energy or mental thought into this because it hasn't affected my personal life and it hasn't really affected my online life too much either, so I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing, and I hope that you guys can see why this group, having been around since 2020, is a problem. So, yeah, I'm gonna go edit this now, and, say goodnight to my birds. Bye.